your girl here, Tammi C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are Reality. How you all doing? I'm doing good. I'm gonna jump right on in. Dreams Are Reality is a channel that leads with light and love. I do talk about a lot of relationship tips. That's what this video is about. Not only relationships, this is for rejection. If you're rejected, you know, with a job offer, if you are rejected from your family and friends. But ladies, in particular, I really want you all to apply this to a relationship. Job too, but definitely a relationship. And I'm saying ladies because of how at times some of us handle rejection, and we can ruminate and obsess, and it can take a left turn. Men do it too, but I'll maybe tell you a tip. If you stay to the end, I'll show you an example of how we are wired just a bit different. I study Stoicism. That is a Greek philosophy that helps us to control what we can. I can control me. I can control my thoughts. I can control my emotions, but I cannot control my ex. I cannot control if somebody hires me or not. Before I get started any further, please hit subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for subscribing. You all are so sweet. Thank you for the comments. Thank you new subscribers for your comments. Thank you everyone for your support. It means so much. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you have been rejected. Have you ever had the door slammed in your face? That don't feel good, does it? But sometimes when that door is slammed, it makes you think like, you know what, you never get me like this again. One thing we must do, and this is so important for you to deal with rejection, you must put yourself first. You must stop thinking about, I feel so sad, they're gonna end up with somebody else. Oh, what am I gonna do? I had all these dreams and plans. Tammi, you don't understand. You're not in my shoes. Listen, you all, I am an older woman that has gone through a divorce, that has gone through painful breakups, that has had her plans turned the other way. I had it all figured out, and the rug was pulled from under me in so many ways. And this has happened over and over. So listen to your girl. This is not some amateur who hasn't lived life. The things I'm going to tell you, I have done, and it truly works, okay? It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to get on here and tell you it's easy. But if you try, it's going to be actually slightly easier than you think. It's going to take some practice. Number one, you've been rejected. You feel unnoticed. You feel disregarded. You feel underappreciated. Ladies, you know you are a good person, a beautiful woman, kind, giving, doing too much, too soon possibly. You meet somebody, you are trying to give them the world within 2 weeks, and you're doing too freaking much, okay? You are. And I hear about these stories, so I know you are. And I feel that people do this, men too, but women, we do this when it's a fear that we are not ultimately going to get married, ever find a guy that treats us well. We're not going to get to have a baby. This is fear. And when you move like that, you start doing really crazy stuff. Do not be embarrassed. If this is you, don't say nothing. You don't have to tell anybody you're watching my video. Yes, you do. I want you to share. But just be honest. This is how I changed my life. When I got honest and I was in therapy, I've been in therapy for years, but I would have so many relationship problems. I would bust myself out to the therapist and keep it real. Yeah, I did this. Yeah, I did that. That's the only way you're going to ever change is if you are honest that, man, I've been kind of messing up. Tony Gaskins and R.C. Blakes are two excellent people to follow. Christian, honest, and they keep it real. Because this is the only way you are going to change. And I feel so sorry for Tony Gaskins because he goes above and beyond, and the ladies keep doing the same thing. I don't know what's wrong. You know, I really don't. I do it too at times where I'll mess up. But the stuff and I don't want to compare. I'm not trying to compare you all with me. That's not what this is about. But the stuff that you all do is extreme. Having sex, unprotected sex, letting people move in, giving out money. Your girl here don't do that, okay? I'm older. I've been there. I done that. I didn't give out much money. One guy got me real good. Game was over. I can't give out my money, y'all. I can't give out my money. Don't give out money, ladies. Don't give out money, ladies. I'm not playing. Don't give out your money. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Don't do that. You don't have to do this. Okay, I'm about to dig in. Y'all stay tuned. Watch the whole video. I'm going to go kind of fast. You ignored. You've called. You've texted. Facebook, Instagram, whatever other social media platforms you all use. You block. They don't want to talk to you. What do? You disregard them too. You don't let nobody make a fool out of you. They don't want to talk to you. You don't want to talk to them. Point blank. In the words of Tony Gaskins, period. You don't do it. Now, it's going to be a little hard because you're used to grabbing that phone, texting, calling, looking for them. Don't do it. You call your friend. Somebody told me they left their phone in the car, so they wouldn't text somebody. Genius stuff to me. That's genius stuff. If you don't have no willpower, take your phone. You're going to be all right. At least for a 2-hour block. Go put that phone in your car. You got to do what you got to do until you can do better. Airplane mode. Now, if you have small kids, people that need you, maybe you got a work phone or something. I don't know. I can't tell you what all to do. But take that phone and leave it in your car. Don't call them people. They don't want you for whatever reason. And this is where we go wrong as women. He might have somebody else. Man, it's my last hurrah. I don't even do that. I'm not going to think about my ex having a new person because the last treatment you was giving me was crappy crap. And if that's what you're giving her, what am I missing out on? I don't even care if you're giving her better. I'm just stuck right now on the last memories I have of you giving the treatment that I didn't deserve. So I don't let myself get compared with another lady. She ain't you. Men, he ain't you. So this is where we get really messed up in the head. He might have somebody else. He might have somebody else. And then we just keep on doing it over and over, ruminating, comparing ourselves. Next thing you know, you're doing something stupid. Some of the things I've heard. Some of the things I have heard. Sitting in front of the person's house. Slashing tires. Stalking on social media. All over. Figuring out who he with now. Stalking their stuff. Now, if you are doing this, you got to get some help. I'm just being frank. You got to get some help. I don't have time. I'm not going to have my feelings hurt. And you all, I'm always going to be honest. You know I am. One time, I went through a breakup. It was a bad one. This was 20 years ago. And I swear, I always tell y'all the truth. I kept driving around and around in a circle trying to figure out where this guy lived. Because I had looked it up on the internet. We broke up. It's a long story. I won't even bore you out. Ruminating thoughts. One more time, go around the block. Maybe he'll come out. Maybe he live here. Until I started saying, like, what are you doing? Go home. Do not ever do this, you all. It's just bad. And this is when you need to say, you know what? I need some help. Maybe an older person you could talk to. Maybe a therapist. Somebody got to help you. Because you don't hit rock bottom when you're doing those things I named. Again, they don't want to talk to you. You don't want to talk to them. And take it one day at a time. Start today. Be like, you know what? Tammi, right? I'm not going to call them no more. They have blocked me. They have disregarded me. I gave them my all. They gave me their butt to kiss. Starting April 1st. This ain't no April Fools. This is March 31st. April 1st. Don't call them. What about in the future? Let's go 30 days. Start with a week. And let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Don't worry about the future. It's going to take care of itself. Everything going to work out now. It always worked out for me every time. It's gonna work out. Okay? In conjunction with not talking to them, what I'm noticing is you all don't have enough to do. You gotta create a list of things to do. If you're busy focusing on you, how can you keep focusing on them? Yes, they are going to cross your mind. Yes, you will be tempted sometimes to call, reach out. But get your list of, I'm going to have to give you all a list of 15 because it seems like 10 things are not enough. Here are some of the things I be busy myself with. Not to not reach out to somebody, but this is what I do for me to be happy. Of course, I'm into my work. I have 2 jobs, in case some of you all don't know. Counselor by day, therapist by night. I love my music. See these earbuds? These are Soundcore. I hope that's the name of my earbuds. Oh God, I just found them. I have put them somewhere. I have, I'm an Android, don't be laughing. So I use Samsung buds, but these are Soundcore. These are what music engineers use. So I put them in my ears. I rock out my music. I love my music. That's like my first love. I'm a singer, by the way. I have a guitar. I play it a little. I watch my Chicago Bulls. No, they're not the best team in NBA, but I'm a fan. I generally try to attend games, and I follow them closely. I watch most games that I can. I have friends, hang out with. I have family that I love dearly. Was out this weekend bowling with my 7-year-old great nephew, with my little 5-year-old nephew, sisters, brother-in-law, nephew, niece, friends of my niece, etc. I have goals, and I'm always writing down my goals. This notebook you see, I have about 10 of them hanging around, probably 30 in my house. No, probably more, because I'm always writing my goals. I journal in the morning. I meditate. Get you some earbuds. You already have iPods. I know all of y'all do. AirPods. Put them in your ears, of course. Do a 5-minute meditation free on YouTube. Then as you get used to 5 minutes, go to 10, okay? And add in fitness. If you're in bad shape, stalking Facebook, stalking Instagram, or hanging around his or her family to find out information, www.psychologytoday.com. Get a therapist. Why are you here? What brings you here? I have anxiety. I went through a bad breakup. I went through a breakup, but it's really affecting me. I need support. We don't mind. That's what we're here for. I get clients like that. I love helping them. I do. You're actually my easier clients. Some of you are. Some of you are not. But if you're destroying property and all that, call today. Not call, but email them tonight or reach out tomorrow. Because seriously, you need help. You shouldn't be destroying property. Nobody's worth you going to jail. Okay. Don't be emotional. Don't be emotional. Another hard thing to do. None of this is easy, but it helps when you control yourself. I had cancer. My ex-boyfriend was mean to me. I don't know why, but me and him got into a big argument, and I could not stand him. I mean stand. So he called. Hey, after a few, maybe 2 or 3 months. Hey, just call to see how you're doing. Here I am. Hi. Like a robot. How are you doing? Good. I'm just hot. I couldn't stand that guy. Finally, after doing some mind work and working on myself, he called back a couple months later again. Hey, how you doing? I was like, hello, I'm doing better. I'm doing okay. How are you? I'm nice, you know, and cordial, but emotionally distant. Because I'm not getting back with you, you know. At that point, I was like, yeah, I'm just not interested. I just was so turned off by the guy. And I'm grateful that it happened like that. I'm really, 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 really grateful. But I was able to be cordial. And when I hung up, I said, girl, you doing good. You not letting that guy affect you anymore. And you're not even being mean. You're cordial, but emotionally distant. Because I knew he'll never get back in my bed. And he never have. And it's 20-some years later. Don't be emotional. You can be kind or cordial, but be emotionally distant. You must disconnect. Focus again on the things you can't control. Your character, your thoughts, your emotion. Accept the things you cannot control. Them. This relationship, where it's going, if they're with somebody else. Can't control it. Remove them from your mind. Ooh, that's tough. Oh my goodness. That's tough. But maybe act like they're on a vacation. Now, if you have kids with them, or it's an ex-husband, ex-wife, this is a bit tougher. It is. I don't have children, so easy for me to detach. But you got to do something. You got to try to detach, because it's hurting you that you were rejected and you're suffering. And you don't need to suffer. Try your best to remove them from your mind. This will take time, but don't have them high up. Oh, but you don't understand. My husband was the best husband. He's the best, you know, he makes the best love to me. And he's the best, You don't understand. I was with my lady for 7 years. And we had all these plans. And you don't understand. Trust you, me, I do. I get it. You all don't even know the half. Trust me, I feel similar to everything I just said. However, I got rent to pay April 1st. I got to practice to up and run eventually. I got to figure out my next career move, or what I plan on doing for the next year or two. I'm in my 50s, so I'm trying to get my retirement lined up. Whether I do another 15 years plus or whatever I'm going to have to do, I need to know. I got dreams and goals. I like to travel. I like music. I want to work on my music. I have family. I have friends. Boo-ba-doop. You don't have no time for me or no love for me, then I'm going to remove you from my mind. You know, yeah, of course he's still going to come across my mind. Of course she going to come across your mind. He going to come across your mind. Human nature now. We not no doggone Terminator where we erasing memory, or what's that, RoboCop or whatever. But we can take them, maybe they're here, and we're going to take them from the front and put them in the back. Put them in a box. Imagine Superman coming, fly away with them. Put them somewhere, but get rid of them. You know, when people don't make you a priority, you make them a minority. And y'all know what that mumble was. I'm trying not to use profanity. I don't use that word too much anyway. But I like to curse. Shameful plug, because it expresses myself. I express myself better. But I don't have to do that, because I'm smart enough to not have to do that, right? What is your value? This is another tip. Demonstrate your value. What is it? You are a valuable person. Now, this is good for a job rejection. You knew you were supposed to get that job, that promotion. You're thebomb.com. You got your education. You got your skills. You're professional. Your review is always on point. Yet they passed you over yet again. Or you go on the interview. Oh, and it was between you and another candidate, and we went the other way. Demonstrate your value. I want you to redo that resume again. What training can you do to increase your value? Can you possibly start your own business or a side hustle as a consultant or something? Don't never forget your value. When you're rejected by a job, many times it's a protection. That new manager was going to be a tyrant. You didn't want all that responsibility having to train 4 or 5 people. You know, sometimes grown-ups can act like kids. You were protected for a reason. You're being redirected. That's all. So remember your value. When you're rejected, it's not a reflection that you're not worthy. Even in relationships, if you know you are kind, beautiful, smart, funny, talented lady, handsome man, you giving, chivalry is not dead, you treat the ladies special. What's your value? Always know your worth. You know how some people say, well, when he broke up with me, it made me question myself. Maybe I'm not enough. Maybe I'm not worthy. Hell no. Bull, you know what? That's some freaking bull. And I'm not. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some stank up in it. No. I am not going to dumb myself down because some guy can't get his freaking head out his ass. Hell no. Don't do that. Don't do that. I cannot stand that. Yes, when you get dumped, you know, that's harsh. When you get rejected, but that doesn't mean, why are you going to take the blame? Unless you know you were mistreating him, you're mistreating her. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing something wrong, stalking them, nagging them, you know, just totally just ignoring them, being mean and rude. Then the joke's on you. You was the one who messed up the relationship. But only you know. I don't know. I'm not in your house, your bedroom, thank God. But I'm just saying, if you know you're a good person, what if somebody is depressed? What if their parent died? What if they're having job stress and they break up with you? Now you don't think you're worthy? How? That's not even your fault. I can't take the blame for some undecisive person. I refuse. Because somebody don't want to be with me or in this relationship now, I'm a nothing. I just don't I don't see the correlation for me. Because I have to love myself. It's a given. I have to think highly of myself. I cannot lack confidence and get in front of a client on Zoom, Doxy.me, in my office, and be, I'm Tammi Walker. I think I can help you. I don't know. I'm going to try. I don't have much confidence. I got broken up with, so my confidence is shattered, but I can still help you. I have to know without a shadow of a doubt, I am a smart woman. I am a qualified clinician. I am a great person. I'm funny. I love sports. I love music. I love people. I'm not perfect, but I'm a good catch. I don't buy into what I'm hearing now. Oh, they're older. They're in menopause. Baby, age ain't nothing but a number. And you control the narrative. You control the narrative. Stop putting yourself down. Remember, even if you're going on new dates, if you don't believe in yourself, that man or woman, they're going to be like, they out. I don't want a guy that don't believe in himself. Men don't want a lady who don't believe in herself. We have to know that we are a good person. We are a great catch, regardless, irregardless of what they do. You got to remember, people break up for many reasons. And a lot of times it's timing, it's stress, it's scenarios, it's circumstances. It's stress, it's circumstances. Depression can be situational. That's the word I was really looking for. Stress can be situational. Job loss, caregiving, parent passes away, parent is sick, children end up in judicial trouble, in jail, in school trouble. This is like stressful things. Buying a house, losing a job. You know, baby gets sick, a new baby. There's so much stuff, health issues. So you don't really know 100% why they broke up with you. Men don't tell us a lot of stuff. They hold a lot in, and some women do too. So stop it. You have got to cut that out. I do not want to hear, I ain't deserve love. No way. I knew this wasn't going to work. I'm not enough. We got to cut that. We got to cut that out. And if that's how you feel, www.psychologytoday.com. Put in your zip code. Get you a therapist. Do it through telehealth if you don't have time in person. Don't say you don't have time, because you need it. Or go to Amazon.com and get, I wish I had my workbook. I don't in here. Get a self-love workbook. Please. Matter of fact, I'm going to pause it and I'm going to put this workbook up here. You get this workbook. Okay, you all, I call myself hitting pause. Why did I hit stop? Just piece it together, right? In continuation, self-love workbook for women. Release self-doubt, build self-compassion, and embrace who you are. It is by Megan Logan, MSW, LCSW. That's what I'm going to be in a few weeks. LCSW. Amazon.com. The price is between $10 through $15. I've been doing it. It has exercises. It has, where does a lack of self-love show up for you? Be honest. Put yourself first. Affirm me. They even got a playlist that you can, they want to know your songs. A guide for meditation for healing. My proudest moments. My self-doubt busters. reframe, reframe, reframe. It's okay too. Positive people, and I haven't gone past. I'm in the middle. It's excellent. It's excellent. Get this book, you all, and work on it. If you don't want to go to therapy, get this book. If you don't want to get this book, go to therapy. Or do both. Do it together. You're going to be better. What I'm telling you is going to take a while. So don't get discouraged if you do 3 months, no contact, 3 months rejecting. Oh, God. 3 months silence is what I'm trying to say. And you mess up and call. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. I'm not, okay. A little bit of a sidetrack, but I'm going to come back. I'm not against calling. It's kind of okay. But you got to be in control when you do. If you're calling, looking for a reconciliation, or you're calling and you go back spiraling, don't call. And don't do this, you all. I'm never going back to them anyway. Once I break up with somebody, I never go back. Well, why you watch the video? Me personally, if I never go back, I refuse to watch somebody's 30-minute video about rejection and all that. If you know you're the type you never go back, then what's up? You should be good. Let's be true. Let's be real. I have friends that have broken up with people. They got back together. They've been married 30 years, 10 years. It happens. We do get back with people, and it's okay. If they are toxic, you don't want them anyway. You never should have had them. I had a toxic relationship or 2 or 3 or 4. We're not even talking about them today, period. When they reject you, glory, glory, hallelujah. We talking about good people. Okay, you all? So let's keep it real. You keep it real with me, I keep it real with you. If that's how you feel when you break up with somebody, you never go back, then you're one of the blessed ones, you know. Some people you don't, but there are some you do. Remember, the breakups are situational. You got to figure out why you all broke up first. This is not for toxic people, healthy. Alrighty, you all. Back to the cutting off contact. If you can, cut off contact. It's not really for them. Okay, so we're not playing no games now. We older. Even if you're 25, 35, I'm saying you're older to me because you're not 12 or 20. So cutting them off is not like playing a game. I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to show you. No, I'm going to cut you off because you have not been respectful. You have not been returning my calls. You have been quite rude. I'm cutting you off to focus on me, myself, and I. That's it. It's not about games. Cut them off. Don't reach out. Be silent. Get you some books. Get you this workbook. Go to the gym. Go to the movies. Go take a trip. Go to the Essence Fest. Go to all the fests. Stay busy. Leave the house after you come home from work and come back at 9 p.m. and go to sleep. People have done this stuff and it works. Fill up your calendar. Do you want to go see Ghostbusters? Yes. Don't even like that movie. Just go. I like Ghostbusters. It reminds me of my childhood, but just go. Do you want to see the Bob Marley movie? Yes. Do you want to see Janet Jackson in concert? Yes. Do you want to see Taylor Swift? Yes. Even if you're not a Taylor Swift fan, go, because those songs do hit. Her songs hit. Taylor Swift is popular for a reason. Her love songs hit. She writes the heck out of a song and we can relate. Just go. Just go. Go wherever. If you're depressed and you're in the house, grab your keys, go get some ice cream. Go to Starbucks. Get a cup of tea. Get something. Don't call them. Cut them off, okay? Everybody has that threshold. You don't understand, Tammy. I can't do it. Yes, you can. Everybody has a threshold. And once you cross it, it's going to make people mad. It really is. And that's when you can walk away. I used to date this guy. We were friends first, and then we dated. And he told me the truth. He said, leave me alone. I'm effed up in the head. I don't want to hurt you. You're too good for me. Okay. 20-some years ago again. And I'm just so hurt because I really, really care for that guy. He was such a sweetheart, such a sweet guy, but he was a dog. And he was trying to tell me in a nice way, lady, I'm a dog, okay? And you know, we're not going to work out. So I had to cut him off, but we worked together. Whew. I wanted to call that guy so bad. I would see him at work. I wanted to call him so bad. I never did. I don't even know how I pulled that one off. But it wasn't easy, and I was very hurt. My feelings was hurt. Thank God he ended up finding a new job, but it took a while. But I was so hurt. But I never called him. So you can, if I could do that, working with the guy, you could do it. Prove them wrong. Proving them wrong is bettering yourself. Maybe you might not never see them again. You know, they may never see your, what they call glow up, your shine, your grind. But prove them wrong by proving yourself right. Get into something for you. Make yourself better. It's all about you anyway. It's really not about them, but you don't want somebody to come back around and you down in the dumps. You've eaten 12 quarts of buns and ice cream, and you done gained all this weight because they left you. Come on now, we can't go out like that. Do not beg for attention. Do not ever. One time I told this guy, most things I talk about 20 years ago, and I'm like, I'm a good woman. I am a good woman. And he was like, who you trying to convince? Yourself or me? I'm like, oh, you talk about embarrassed. As a Virgo, we hate to be embarrassed. But he was 100% correct. No way I should have been trying to prove to him how good I was. He came to my house. My house was very clean. I cooked very well. Everything else was going very good. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had our ups and downs with some stuff. But I'm saying I'm a good person. So I didn't need to, you know, he knew what he had. Still be trying to reach out to me, you all, 20 years later. So not interested. Beyond not interested. So that's what you got to remember. Do not beg attention from a man or woman. Don't do that. Pick me. Pick me. At work, I want to be part of the in crowd. At school, pick me. No. We don't do that. We don't do that. Approval. That's why people on Facebook right now, they want validation. Look at Tammi. She's so cute. Look at this one. They so cute. Look at them. They so smart. Instead of enjoying yourself, you want people to validate you. People don't care. Honey, they too busy being selfish. Don't beg nobody. Don't ever do that. Please don't. Please. The confidence is inside of you. This ain't like I'm repeating myself. I'm just going to end with this one. Don't you ever reveal your struggle, especially to them. I was struggling so bad we broke up. I was stalking your house. I was struggling so bad. I started drinking a whole lot. I was struggling. I started smoking weed. I don't even smoke weed. I was so anxious. I had to go get pills. Don't ever tell nobody that. Don't give nobody that satisfaction. And I know it's so sick that people would do this. They'll turn that around on you. You get back with them. Things are going okay. You have an argument. That's why you was on them pills when you broke up. That's why you be drinking. And I know that sounds sad, but people turn it on you. Don't tell your struggle. Do not. You build yourself up by these things I named. You got this. Now, I'm just going to go back out on the limb and say it may take a while. Get off this video and you tempted to call. What can you do to not call? What can you do to not stalk? Start April 1st and get to the end of April. And then May is spring and summer. So think about things you want to do this summer for yourself. And stop worrying about the outcome of that relationship. The times I found supreme peace, I stopped worrying about relationship. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to go for my walks. I'm going to play some tennis. I'm going to hang out with my family and friends. I'm going to enjoy this weather in Chicago. And I usually have the best summers. Most of my summers are nice anyway. But put the relationship on back burner. You know, society tells us, we got to be married. We got to have kids. We got to do this. You got to be booed up. You got to do this. You got to do that. If I'm not married or with someone, I'm not worthy. I'm not happy. And let me let y'all in on a secret. As a more mature woman, people don't be checking for me like, are you okay being single? Nobody don't care. That's what I noticed. And I'm okay with that. They shouldn't care. Be happy with what you all have. I want my married friends and my sisters and all them enjoy your marriage, but I just don't want you all feeling bad because they're not going to check for you. You know, they're going to be like, hey, Tammy, I know you broke up with your guy a while ago. How you been doing? Very few people have said that to me. I don't know if it's that they don't care. They're probably so busy with their life. They just don't, I don't know. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm harsh because I probably, let me think. Let me be honest. No, I would ask. I was going to try to take up for myself and be like, I'm being hard. No, I'm not being hard. I would ask a dear friend, how you been doing? How you been doing since that happened? That's just me. I'm a little different. I'm special. I'm special. So special. I'm ending. I hope something I said helped you. I hope. Don't feel bad if some of that stuff I said was you. I mean, even like the slashing tires and, you know, stalking. I never slash tires now. I'm not going to take that one. I can't take that one for the team. But I have ruminated, and I have told you I drove around that block over and over. So, own up to it. You don't have to tell nobody. Get your Psychology Today on, or Black Girl Therapy. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I don't know the proper name. I'm on there. Black Girl Therapy. I think that's it. Or it's other ways. You know how to find your therapist. Go through your insurance. Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare, Cigna, Aetna. Go through your insurance. You look on your card. It's going to say mental health. Call that number. They're going to get you a list of providers. Use the workbook. Men, there are workbooks for you on Amazon too, you know. And let's get started. Don't let people reject you and you fall apart. You come back strong. And remember, it's all about you. Also remember, all is well. Everything's unfolding just the way it should. All is well for you, okay? Remember that. Even when it look bad, it's going to be good. Trust me. This has happened to me over and over. And I always win. Every time. I never came out worse. I always come out better. Tammi C. Walker signing out. Drop me comments. Let me know what you thought of my video. This is one of my longer ones. But it's such a good topic, and we all can relate to this. Okay. God bless you all. Sorry for the profanity. Bye-bye.